So this is the annual calendar. What do you think?
Magnificent.
So these here,
That I could see myself wearing.
it's a bit smaller. Does it feel smaller than the Calatrava?
No, it feels it. Now if I looked at them both together now, I can see it's a little bit smaller.
They're actually both 37.
Really?
The
So
reason-
it's an optical illusion.
It's optical illusion because it's thicker. It's thicker because it's got more. See, it's
It's
thicker
got the height, yes.
because it needs more cogs in it.
Yeah.
And
More
the strap
complications.
is 19, whereas on the Calatrava it's 20.
Right.
So that gives you the illusion.
That is very nice. That to me, I could pull off as a dress watch.
Yes.
I don't think I could pull off the reverso, but that having, even though it's the day date, having those extra complications
Yes.
makes me feel more comfortable because I've always worn a watch with complications.
Yes.
So
So,
that
so let's have a look there. What does it have there, right? So this is the first annual calendar.
Yep.
Patek invented that. It only came out in the 90s.
right?
When they say calendars, right? So this tells you what day, it tells you the month, and it tells you the date down the bottom.
Right.
That hand's there at the 6.
At the 6 o'clock.
That's the 24-hour hand.
Okay.
Because and the reason they put that on there is you can really fuck this watch up if you change.
So you need to know whether it's AM or PM.
Yes, because you can
Yes.
fuck it up if it's in the wrong quadrant. Do you see what I mean?
Yep. And I saw on the sides it has these little.
Those holes there.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's 3 holes. There's
Okay.
one over here and 2 here, and that adjusts that wheel.
And you don't do that yourself. You get a watchmaker
you
to
can
do
that yourself with a stick.
Would you do it yourself, or would you get a watch?
I've done that.
Okay.
I've done that. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
done that. I've done that. Yeah.
But
Just
once-
be careful.
Once it's set and you have it on and you keep it on your wrist, it's set and forget.
Except
12 months.
except in February.
Which yeah.
So this watch, let me tell you this, it knows months that have 30 or 31 days.
very
It
cool.
knows.
So it'll flick it over.
Yes. However, there are some watches that look the same but don't know. They're called a triple date because you need to adjust it still.
Right. It needs to have.
So you have triple dates.
It needs to have annual in front of the calendar.
Well, that's what it is. It just doesn't say annual anywhere on it. Doesn't say that, right?
On the
but
brochure.
it is. It is, yeah.
Yes.
In the specs, that's what it
Yes.
is. It's called an annual calendar. A triple date doesn't do that.
No, Omega's got triple dates
Yes.
in a lot of its watches.
Yes. Yeah. And Jaguar Culture actually got triple dates
I
too.
think there's a Speedmaster's triple date
And-
Speedmaster I saw.
And there's also Vacheron has got triple dates too. Nothing wrong with triple. That's a great complication too.
Yep.
Annual's just harder to do.
Yes.
And then they have perpetual calendar.
That's big price too.
They're double. They're double this.
My brother said if you're going to buy a watch, you have to buy a perpetual calendar.
Perpetual does the leap years.
Whew. And they looked at the
It does
prices.
the leap years.
That was just a galaxy out of my price range for a good one.
Yes.
I mean,
Well, okay, this one here, right? This is an annual, right?
yep,
This here is about the replacement new, the equivalent new, because you can't buy this model.
mm,
It's gotten a little bit bigger because the fashions, you know.
that's right.
These are about 50.
That's right.
I paid for this. I got a very good price on it. It's probably worth 25.
Wow.
That's what it's worth.
So it holds its value too. Fairly
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. No, it does. I mean, the new one is 50.
Yeah.
This one, I think, is second-hand market is worth about 25.
But it'll hold that for a long.
yes,
it's-
yes. I don't.
Would you say that what I was getting at was
I've actually
Will
paid for it
these hold their
16. I
value
paid
better?
16 for it. I paid 16. I got it from. I got a good price.
That's an
The
excellent
currency
price.
was the right time, and
Yeah.
I know the guy. He gave Brisbane Vintage Watches where I took you.
Yeah.
That's where I bought it off.
Yep.
And will these hold? Sorry, your question.
Yeah. Will something like an annual calendar
Mm-hmm.
hold its value more than a standard three-hand watch with a date?
Look, the honest truth is, right, it's hard to predict these things, right? In many ways, that watch there, the problem, okay, traditionally, the more complicated, of course, they're worth more, right?
Yes, that's what
But-
I've been told.
This model here, there is negatives too. This one's now considered a bit small. It's 37 mil. The replacement model is 39 mil. So it's a little bit bigger, a bit more
Yep.
presence.
Yep.
What they've done is too, on the later model, they don't have the 24-hour hand now. They have a moon phase.
Okay.
So,
I prefer 24-hour hand myself.
and it's also got a power reserve. It tells you how much charge is in it. So
Okay.
that. Look. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I deliberately didn't like the moon phase one because
No.
I had a girlfriend who was into astrology, and I want nothing to do with moons, witches, and bitches. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Wicca, they're satanic, evil bitches.
They are.
And you know, she was using her vagina as a tool to draw me in. You
As
know what I'm
women do.
saying?
Yes.
You know, and that was evil. That's Satan.
Yes.
You understand?
Absolutely.
So I didn't want a moon. I don't want anything to do with astrology. You know, I was married to my wife. I didn't even know what fucking star sign she was until recently.
But I mean, how ridiculous. We got, what, 7.5 billion people in the world,
Yes.
and 1/12 of those will
Yes.
have something wonderful happen to them today.
It's ridiculous.
I mean,
you understand
it's-
that, don't you?
it's such a
I
fraud.
didn't even know what star sign she was.
I mean, what is... It's just... I mean,
Does that make sense?
it's not even... It's not
I don't even know
worth
what she is.
looking
I
at
don't
for
even
a
know.
joke.
What's my wife? She's born in February. What's
What
that?
does it
I don't
matter?
know. I don't fucking know.
It's all bullshit.
You understand
Yeah.
that?
It's all done, mate.
You know,
The
it
whole
is.
thing
It is.
made.
So there you go, Paul. That's the 6.
That is a wonderful collection.
What do you
And
think?
Well, what I like too is that it's not just a hodgepodge. There's connection between the pieces. And like you've got your sports watch, you've got your AP, which is dress slash.
It's crossover,
sports.
sort of like
That's
a crossover.
Right.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
right.
It is. It is. It is.
And then
it
you've
is.
got your things like your Reverso and your Pateks, which are absolute dress watches.
Yes.
And then on the other hand, you've got your Man on the Moon and you've got your Breguet,
Yes.
which are true sporty sports watches.
I like them there. I'm really happy. I tell you the truth, I'm really happy to have that Amiga now. You know that? I had an Amiga before I sold it because I didn't think it was worthy of my collection.
And you're getting that Rolex.
That's correct. I sold my Amiga because I thought, oh, what do I need those for? I mean, but you know something? I have been so proud. I love that Amiga. I love it. I love
Well,
it.
you had it on your wrist when I walked in.
That's when I take these back to the bank, which I will be. I'll keep the Amiga out. Everything else will go back in.
Yeah.
I love the Amiga.
Yep.
And I'm getting a Rolex. I'm getting 2 Rolexes. I'm getting a Datejust,
I mean,
and I'm also getting a Explorer 2 GMT. I want a GMT piece. I don't have a GMT piece. You want to have things in your collection. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
GMT piece is so handy.
Hello, I'm Sister Lana from Calatrava Diocese. I'm a huge fan of Father Archie Luxury. He's so amazing. He has a message from God. Archie is a huge fan of Holy Trinity. The Catholic Church is a huge fan of Patek Philippe. Jesus would not wear an ETA-based wristwatch. I have it on good ground that St. Peter wears a Vacheron. Mother Mary wears a 2-ton Rolex Lady date just with diamond dial. Judas wore a Panerai, the watch of true evil man. Please join me on the sharing the Archie Luxury program with all luxury watch lovers. Я люблю тебя, Archie Luxury, жить не могу без тебя.